Kia ora, boys and girls. Today I'm sitting in my lounge and I want to read you a story called Song of the River. Gotta find my microphone too. Song of the River by Joy Cowley. Cam the mountain boy said to his grandfather, "I wish we could see the sea." "One day we will go there," said his grandfather. You know, I once met some teenagers in the middle of Canada who'd never seen the sea. One spring morning, Cam was playing by his house. He watched a trickle of water running through the pine trees. The water splashed and sang in the voice of snow. Come with me, I will take you to the sea." So Cam followed the trickle of water in and out of the trees. It joined other trickles and became a creek. You see him? There's Cam there. He's following that trickle of water. "Are you going to the sea?" Cam asked. The creek laughed down the mountainside and chattered over stones. It sang in the voice of a waterfall. Yes, yes, come with me. I will take you to the sea." The creek met another creek and became a rushing stream which combed the hair of reeds and ferns and hid 1,000 little fishes between its banks. It sang to Cam in the voice of leaping trout. Come with me, and Cam replied, "We are going to the sea." You ever seen leaping trout? Near the bottom of the mountain, the stream became a river. It flowed through farms where ducks sang and cows drank and dogs barked, and a farmer took his cream to the town in a small boat. Cam said to the river, "You haven't changed your mind, have you?" It seemed to be a long way and a long time coming to the sea. The river sang in the voice of green and gold frogs. You ever met a frog? We used to have a couple of frogs. You had to catch flies to feed them. The river sang. It said, "We will go, you and me. I will take you to the sea." The river drank in other rivers and became wider, deeper. It went under bridges and alongside roads and railway tracks. It carried a paddle boat full of people on a picnic. And all the time it sang the song. It sang of the sea in the voice of big brass engines soaked in oil. That sort of boat is called a paddle steamer. After a while, the river became so wide. Look at that picture. Interesting things in it. The Cam could barely see the other side of the river. The near bank was fenced with factories and wharves with ropes and cranes like sky ladders and tall ships and small ships and rusty barges and trusty tugboats. There was so much noise that Cam could no longer hear the song of the river. He sighed and sat. "You're too busy to go anywhere," he said. Then the river began to sing in a new loud voice, the voice of salty wind and crying birds and deep secret places where the whales swam with their young. "Come with me," the river called. Cam got up and ran, past the wharves, along the road, and over some dunes. Guess where he's close to? and in front of him was the sea. It was wild and blue and beautiful, and it went on forever. Cam ran down to the beach and he splashed his feet in the waves as they ran up the sand. The sea sang him a song about a salty wind and crying birds and deep secret places where the whales give birth to their young, and wharves with crane and ships with cargoes and big brass engines, green and gold frogs, leaping trout and a waterfall, and yes, in a wee faint whisper it sang of snow. When Cam went back home to the mountain, he said to his grandfather, "I saw the sea." "One day we'll go there," said his grandfather. That night, Cam went under the stars. He cupped his hands in the trickle of water. "Why didn't you tell me you were the beginning of the sea?" he said. And that's the end of our story. It's pretty incredible, isn't it? That the snow and the rain, they all flow down, flow through all sorts of places, and finally get to this wonderful, big, expansive thing called the sea. I remember once I travelled for 5 months through the continent of Africa, and I didn't see the sea. And you know, when we finally got to see it, we both burst into tears. You have a great week. Bye.